welcome to Our Budget Life. For anyone who is new, my name is Melanie, and I'm going to be going through my mid-July budget review. It is a little bit more than mid-July right now. It's actually the 20th. But I haven't updated my spreadsheet since the 15th because I had planned on filming this video for you. I just haven't had the chance. Like I said, my nephew is with me staying for a few weeks, so we've been busy keeping him entertained. Also, if you hear noise in the background, it's just my kids and my nephew playing and hanging out. So sorry about that. Let's go through the numbers so far. So as of right now, or as of the 15th, this was our income. So I'd received one paycheck of $20.78.87. My husband got one pay of $19.99.23. I got paid for tutoring that I did in June. We hadn't gotten together in June for them to pay me, so they paid me this month. So that means I will most likely get another $100 at the end of July for July. So this should be doubled. Then miscellaneous income is the same as I explained at the beginning when I did my July preview. So this is our income so far. So just over $5,500. So we'll go through the expenses. So fixed expenses, I haven't paid the rent, heat, or hydro yet. This will be for August, so it's due August 1st. So I haven't gotten the bills yet for the heat and the hydro. But as soon as I do, then I can pay it even early, would be better. As I explained, there's no water payment this month. It's due in the next 2 months. Our personal loan was taken out, $188.19. Our van loan was taken out, $186.83. Van insurance is out on the 28th. Home insurance was taken out, $45.42. I added this in my July preview. This was actually at zero, but I realized that I need to start putting some money away for the September payment since my husband and I don't get our first pay for September until, just mid first week of September, and by then it'll be too late. So I've decided to put $500 away this month, and then I will put another 500 probably in August, and that should get us close to the total. So I haven't put it away yet, but I've budgeted for it. Netflix is $9.99. Now, actually, we've upgraded it to the $11.99 plan for 4 screens. I had put the $9.99 aside for Netflix. I'm not sure if they're going to charge me the $9.99 or the $11.99 on the 19th. So I'm waiting, but I've already put the $9.99 away. My mom's Netflix was paid. Karate's paid on the 28th. I paid $250 to our cell phones. I still have to pay $173.66. And our internet, I hadn't paid as of the 15th, but I did just get the bill, and it's $72.26. So this will be under. Next, for our variable expenses. So I paid $25 in giving, and then $22.97 went towards shoes for my nephew. Like I said, he's staying with me, and he needed a pair of running shoes, so I bought him that. Nothing to Presto, nothing to babysitting. Food, so far, we've spent $293.99. So for halfway through the month, that's not too bad. We're under the halfway mark, under 50%, so that's good. We're doing good. Household, we're over budget. We ran out of a lot more things than I had thought when I was budgeting the $100. So I had to get, toilet paper. I got paint for my kids' rooms, just a whole bunch of different things, paper towels, soap, toothpaste, everything like that. So we're over budget here. Hopefully in August I can bring this back down. For gas, we are under budget so far. Well, as of the 15th anyway. We had only spent $172. My allowance, I was on point, so not too bad. My husband, like I explained, he is away working, and he needed a lot more things than we had thought when we packed up for him. So he's needed a little bit more money. So I've given him extra $185, which is a lot, but we'll take it into account and it should be fine. Kids allowances, when I budgeted for it, I figured the weekly allowances, but I didn't figure the extra payments list, I guess, which I can explain in another video. But basically, I need to budget every month for $75. They will for sure get the 60 every month, but then the extra 15 is for extra stuff that they can do. Restaurants just a little bit over, eating out 52.60. And this is because we did so much traveling and we had to eat on the road a few times, so that's that. Birthday hasn't been used yet. My fine, the paperwork hasn't come in yet, so I haven't been able to pay it yet. Miscellaneous, again, over budget, and that is because you'll see here the note for $69 and then $25 for school photos. So that alone is $80, $90, $94. So I had forgotten to order the kids' school pictures from this past year. Well, I didn't actually forget. I didn't have the money at the time, and then it became too late, and I thought I couldn't, and I was actually quite sad about it. But I called the company, and they said I can order any time of year, and they even have the pictures from past years. So I was able to order the kids' school photos from this past year, thankfully. So that's why I'm a little bit over this month. Bank fees, again, hasn't come out. So total expenses so far is $23.63.65. So not too bad. We're doing good. So yeah. Now on to debt. So this is the exciting part. I have paid off our 3 smallest debts. Yay! So we're making progress. So the lawyer was fully paid, the rental car was fully paid, and my daughter's dance from last year fully paid. So 3 balances of 0, which I can take off in August. So that's super exciting. We did give my mother-in-law $200. She is, I guess, living on her own. Well, she lives with my sister-in-law, but she has no job. And again, another long story, but she's never been allowed to work before. When she was previously married with her husband, who they've been separated for a few years, but she doesn't really have a pension because she was never allowed to work, and so on. So we want to pay her off as soon as possible. So we gave her $200. And then I still hope to give our friend $1,000. And I know I'm not following Dave Ramsey's debt snowball to the letter by jumping around from debt to debt. But these 2 people, they need their money. They're not a company. They're not, they don't have a job other than, this lady here who helped us out. This is her job. So we need to pay her. So that's why we're jumping a bit. Van loan, personal loan, like I explained, was already taken out. So that means so far we've paid $2,012.97 towards debt. So it's not too bad. Moving on, our emergency fund. So far we put $230 towards the emergency fund. And this was just counting coins that my husband and I had been collecting for about 14 years. So I counted it, I rolled it, and I brought it to the bank, and that was $230 towards our emergency fund. I still hope to put another $650 at least from our income into the emergency fund, hopefully to bring our total to $880, if not $1,000. I think we might be able to hit $1,000 this month. I'm hoping, but we'll see. So that's the emergency fund. Next, our sinking funds. So dance, I've put hoping to put $250. I haven't paid anything yet. First communion, my oldest daughter is having her first communion in April or May, and I want to try to start saving up for that. And for that, I'm using any change that I'm collecting, like loonies, toonies, quarters, and I'm putting them aside. And that is going strictly towards her first communion. So far I've put just under $80, which is good. Next, clothing, pet care, family fun, Christmas, haircuts, car maintenance, water, and miscellaneous. I haven't put anything towards them yet. I have the money in the account, but I want to wait until we get our next 2 paychecks to see what those look like so that I can get an idea of everything else I have to pay and what's left over and see if these are reasonable amounts. And if they are, then I can take the money out and put them in their envelopes to start building them up. So hopefully by the end of July, these numbers will be filled in. So that means total outgoing money so far is $43.11. And that leaves us with what should be in the account right now is $13.45 based on these numbers here. So hopefully this gives you an idea of our mid-July budget. I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions or comments, if you have any ideas on things that we can do to work on this budget, please feel free to comment below. I'd really appreciate any comments. And if you have questions on how to budget, how I made the spreadsheet, please also comment below. I'm not an expert, but I can definitely give you any information that I have and try to help you out. So, hope you like this. Remember to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye.